So the thing about Ireland was it had two of my main things that I was kind of looking for, because I never really had a destination like in mind. Like I never really said like I really want to go to this place. It was more it fit my needs. So one, it was over the summer, and I didn't really want to give up any of the time I spent here on campus. I didn't want to give up my spring or fall semester. So I wanted a short amount of time. So the summer semester worked really well for that. And the second thing I wanted was the cost. So due to it being a shorter program, it didn't cost as much. Not like some of these other groups that were like maybe $10,000 or even more. It was only a $6,000 trip, which was still extremely expensive to me. But it was much more reasonable to say 1 to 2 scholarships could cover the whole thing, instead of taking, 3, 4, 5 even. The biggest thing that I personally learned from being over there was my own independence and confidence I learned. Traveling by myself was the kind of first big hurdle, but then also going international, and then just having to figure out, what my plan is going to be, what I want to spend my money on, where do I want to go, or, who are the people that I'm going to spend all my time with. All these decisions were kind of back on me, and they really shaped how my story in Ireland played out, and ultimately how I left Ireland. And I'm happy to say, like, I came back a better person. I came back way more confident. I came back way more independent, happier, a bunch of stuff. So I think I learned a lot, but I think the biggest takeaway was definitely the confidence, independence part of it. Yeah, so my biggest takeaway, and something that I can definitely bring back here, is it's like, obviously, like, making myself a better person for other people is number one. If I'm able to help myself to the maximum amount, I know that I can be the best possible pillar for other people and other people in my honors community. The second thing, though, that I think is maybe a little bit more tangible or in the here and now, is bringing those resources to the honors community. I see a bunch of folks who were like me, who disregard study abroad and say that, oh, it's out of my reach, I'm not able to afford this, or I can't go to the place that I want to go. And I think being a resource for those folks and saying, like, hey, you can ask me all these questions and I'd be happy to answer them about whatever questions you might have about study abroad. How do I get it paid for? How can I make sure that I'm getting the experience that I want? All these things that I kind of had the help of through the honors college people, and so I kind of want to be that same resource for other people. Don't hold yourself back. A lot of folks usually get in their own way. They say, I can't do this thing, or that's not really for me, or just a bunch of things that are limiting. And I usually tend to ask the question, why not you? Like, why can't you do it? And I know for certain that if I was able to study abroad twice for free, you certainly can too. And you can do it in whatever way you want to. It doesn't necessarily have to be the way that I did it. But there are opportunities, there are people willing to give you money right now for you to go somewhere, meet new people, see a new society, see a new way of living, and experience that for yourself. I think it's an incredible arc for someone to go through. And I think it's something that everyone should experience, especially if it's free.